It was an interesting week. I I saw the ticket sales for Forbidden Door, and so that is they're doing in London this year, the same week that they've done All In the last few years, and I thought they did all right. 11,600 from the first week of ticket sales, and I believe it's set up for 14,000 right now. I'm pretty sure they can get like 17 in there, which, if you're getting 11 now with like nothing announced and 3 months away, they'll probably sell that out.
Will Ospreay home game? Hope for Okada and Kenny to be on it.
No, that'll be on All In. I mean, they could do a rematch, but it's
All In is in Texas, though. That's the problem.
Right. So the thing that this should be Conquering Hero Will Ospreay coming to defend the title.
Yes, but people want their super card on this.
Right. But I mean, it's Forbidden Door, so it doesn't have to be All In. Like, All In is the super card. Forbidden Door is and especially if they sell all the tickets, like, you'll get Will in a big match.
Paul, I got news for you. Wrestling fans in territories where companies don't come all that often always want a super card after another super card. It doesn't matter.
Fair enough. And I mean, I'm sure they're going to get a great card. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, if they sold this many without even announcing a card yet, I'm pretty sure they're going to sell it. And they've been doing, it seems like they've been doing better lately. Last week's TV rating wasn't great, but a million people watch on Max every week. So, it doesn't apparently doesn't matter. But no, they're I'm seeing some really good signs. I'll just say that. Like, Tony seems to be focused. There
seems to be something in the fan base.
Yeah.
Where it's like, we have to be proactive. We just can't sit at home and watch it on TV, which is generally a good thing.
I also think there's a little less of the us versus them. And it's more about...
That's also a good thing, I think, in my opinion.
It's more about AEW is great.
I will also say they are running pay-per-views in places that are not well tread for them. Like, Phoenix is Double or Nothing, as opposed to Vegas or even LA. LA had Revolution, so it was fine. But it's like one of those things where,
or like, Atlantic City last weekend.
All in Texas is a good place to see, how you're drawing in the United States and seeing if you actually do have a travel crowd too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you're really testing that by trying to get them to travel to Texas in July.
To the middle of nowhere in Dallas, too.
Yeah.
Well, not Dallas, but Arlington, right? Because it's at the Rangers' home stadium, so that's Arlington.
John has a question, and it is related to what we're talking about. Hey, Jeff and Paul, what will be the quickest sellout for an AEW show this year? I'll just say I don't think any. Maybe if they run like a pay-per-view at a building that only seats like 9,000 or 10,000, maybe something like that.
You would need someone that's not currently signed that is a big deal to sell it out quickly.
Yeah.
Now and you would need, or you'd need a feud to catch on such fire with promos that people can't wait. Now, right now, the only one kind of gestating that might come close is Tony Storm and Mercedes.
Yeah.
In my
Hangman
opinion.
and MJF, maybe?
No, because MJF has to run the gamut of whatever the hell this Hurt Business thing is going to be first.
True. What about Ospreay Omega? In the right market. In the right market.
Is it Japan?
could be England, but then again, like, that would
already be England.
But that would already be a show. Like, I could sell out. Yeah. So I get to be saying, if he says, like, quickest sellout, it could be like 3 weeks. It could be 2 weeks before the show. I'll answer that. I think it's going to be Forbidden Door. I think it's going to be Forbidden
Door.
Hold
on, are we talking just pay-per-views, or are we talking like house shows?
He's just saying any show. Oh, I mean, yeah, those ECW shows are going to sell.
Yeah, the ECW shows are going to sell it easy because they're small.
Yeah.
That's such a tiny building, especially the first one being the kind of the freak show nature of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think they'll probably, because it is only what 800 to 1,000. So I mean, that's the cheat answer.
When NXT ran it, how many did they get in there? Didn't they get like over 2,000?
I don't know. I thought it was a lot less than that. Like,
could be.
Hang on. Attendance for NXT at 2300 Arena. Let's see, good old Google, what they tell me. Doesn't say on the Wikipedia page. I seem to recall. I mean, they sold out.
Okay, it said here. It said capacity was 1,300 for that
okay.
show.
Okay. So yeah, for some reason 1,200 sounds about right. So, which I mean, if they get that, for 7 shows, it'll be all right. With their set though for Dynamite, it's probably going to cut down the capacity a little bit.
If they could ignite a feud at these Philly shows that last through the Philly shows, you could see a domino effect.
Maybe book a show on in Philly, for later in the year, or you just mean like something that catches fire so much that
I mean an angle that catches fire so much in that ECW arena with the Philly hardcores who are coming to the show, to that first show. That could then carry over the momentum over and over and over again.
And I don't think they've announced a location for Full Gear yet. So you could run an angle there, start an angle there that would be for Full Gear, which is a couple months later. And then when you put the tickets on sale, maybe they sell out super quick.
I mean, it would have to be, and without doing member berries, something to the effect of what an old ECW hot feud would be like, hanging somebody by their feet from a balcony or something, something big,
Crucifixion, good Lord, no.
No, nothing that extreme, but yes, extreme.
Or something like the one of those memorable moments like they did with Terry Funk and Cactus Jack and Public Enemy with the chair.
Hey, give us a chair. No.
Yeah. I could totally. They're going to do that. They're absolutely going to try to do that.
They're trying to think of what could go viral.
I see Mark Briscoe and Brody King against I don't even know, some other tag team like that. Gates of Agony or something, and they just go nuts.